Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of One Take. I have a little story for you here, and then a little business lesson, what I like to call business as usual here at One Take. So let's jump right into the story that I like to call the Buggy Whip Maker story. Takes place back in the early 20th century. For those of you counting, that is the early 1900s, and it's about a buggy whip maker. This buggy whip maker was the best in the world. You couldn't find, build, or buy a better buggy whip than this gentleman made. The experience was great. He was great. The maintenance was great. Everything was great. Everyone wanted it. Everyone needed to have one. So, what happened to this buggy whip maker? Well, I will tell you what happened. That is the mass production of the automobile. Seemingly overnight, his entire world and environment had changed. And people no longer needed a buggy whip because they no longer needed a horse. They no longer needed the buggy. They no longer needed the horse and the buggy. Certainly didn't need the buggy whip either. Our world's greatest buggy whip maker suddenly found himself incredibly irrelevant. So what does this have to do with modern day business and or the mortgage industry? Great question. I'm glad you asked. As we're well aware, volume has changed over the last couple of years. We went from drinking from a fire hose to counting every drop in the bucket. Now success is measured by capturing 100% of the opportunities that are available and then funneling them through the process from start to finish. Gone are the days of getting a haphazard online or digital application and then maybe sending them an automated email. The ironic thing is, though, is that everything has changed except for us. As an industry, we are trying to live in this new reality and solve these new problems with old technology and old mindsets. Henry Ford was once quoted as saying, if he had asked the people what they wanted, they would have said a faster horse. We as an industry are still just looking for a faster horse. It's inevitable that whenever I speak to someone, within the first couple of questions, first minute or two, they ask, hey, what do you replace? Now, the optimist in me is hoping they mean, what do you replace? From a holistic process and or experience, from a strategy to a vision to a view. But no, lo and behold, what they mean is what part of my existing tech stack do you replace in an exceptionally similar way, but do it cheaper and more efficiently if possible? That faster horse. What we don't realize is that our technology, our processes, and mindset are holding us back. Think about it. The technology that's been built for our industry over the last 5 to 7 years has been to replace human interaction rather than enhance it. Piece together some technology and create a whole bunch of borrower self-serve tools and applications, and you have it. We got so deep in that replacement theory instead of the enhancement that we as an industry not too long ago were questioning whether loan officers were even going to be needed in the future, if human interaction was going to be needed in the future. Now look at where we are. Kind of funny. So if I check my numbers right, and I am, they're up on my left there. We have roughly 28 CRMs, 22 point of sales, 17 LOSs, 21 sales enablement tools, and a partridge in a pear tree available to us in the mortgage industry. That accounts for roughly $10 billion spent by lenders annually. What is that technology? What is that existing stack? What is that existing process doing to help you capture 100% of your opportunities? What is it doing to help you in this new reality? What is it doing to help you in this new thinking? What is that technology? Better yet, what are you doing to make sure that you succeed both now and in the future and in this new reality? The good news is that our industry and many of the great businesses that are a part of it are going to succeed both now and grow into the future. They're going to prosper. We're going to make it. Those that embrace the new reality and a new way of thinking are going to make it. For all the others, they say, hey, I know a great buggy whip guy I can hook you up with. And that is a one take. Make it a great day. Thank you.